Alright, I'm back with another pretty simple video here. Been requested quite a lot, so I'll do a very simple, easy demonstration of how to do parallel compression. Okay, particularly everyone wants to know how to do it on the drums, and I do use it on my drums quite a lot. It makes it super punchy. Parallel compression is basically there's one audio source being compressed really heavily, and also the same signal retaining its dynamics of and the transients are still all the dynamics of the transients are all still intact, because when you compress things sometimes you just squash it so much you don't have any dynamics and everything's the same volume and it's not as good. So I'll show you how I do it. Here we go. Here's all my drum sounds now. Okay, so what you need to do is I've got just these ones here, the kick, 2 snares and a hat. I will send those to a bus or a group. I'll group them, call them drums. Now then, so they're all going through this pattern, this bus here. You can see if I turn that off, it turns them all off. And so on. That's the bus. Okay, now then, so all these ones here, apart from this compression here, don't worry about that, but all these original signals of the kick, the hats and the snares, there's no compression, and they're all grouped here on this drum bus, and there's no compression, right? So everything's still, it sounds pretty punchy, but if you were to bounce it down and to play it on your iPod, it still wouldn't sound very punchy. So we're going to make it punchier and tougher with some parallel compression. So what you now do is you've got this drum bus, okay, create a send, and I'm going to call this one para, short for parallel. Okay, now that, it was meant to be at 0.0, I usually just pull it down, I don't know, halfway, -8, something like that. Okay, now then, grab your compressor, whichever one you want. I'll use the PSP Vintage Warmer. And yes, for any of you guys who are actually watching this and do know about parallel compression, I know you can do it with this mix knob and don't have to worry about sending it off, but don't worry, just if you don't have the PSP Vintage Warmer and you're just new to parallel compression, just use any of your compressors, that's fine. Okay, now what we're going to do is, using this little feed knob here, we're going to send a tiny amount off to this bus here, to this send, okay, where we're going to be compressing it heavily. So let's just quickly, for example, it doesn't have a threshold because it doesn't say threshold because it's not a normal compressor. It's slightly different. This is essentially my threshold here, how much I'm compressing it. So we'll crank that right up. Pull the speed down a little bit. Okay. So if you were in Cubase and you just had the normal Cubase compressor, which would work, what you're looking to do is pull the threshold down a lot and turn the ratio up. Okay. So now, if I play it back, it's still not doing anything because none of this signal has been fed into this signal here. So once I start to push this little knob up and send some of the signal through this heavily compressed bus, or send, you'll hear the difference straight away. And again without. So that's how you parallel compress your drums. Or you can do that with anything actually. Now you can send any synth you wanted to, you could just send it across to bus 3. That's how I do it in my songs. I don't know if it's textbook, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty close. And I guarantee it'll make your drums sound tougher. I'll have some more videos coming up more frequently because it's here in New Zealand, it's winter time, and my job is slowly winding down. I'm actually a golf professional, so the weather's bad, no one plays golf, I don't teach anybody, so I'll be doing many more videos for you guys on music. So Thank you very much.